Let's just be friends. Oh! Yeah, that's the ultimate cock block. That is the ultimate, it's so awful. Yeah, it is so absolutely awful when a girl that you've been dating, you've been seeing, you've been talking to, you've been listening to all her stupid ass blabber, right? You know, and blabbering yourself, you know, trying to convince her to fuck you, right? You've been doing all kinds of stuff and finally she springs that on you. Let's just be friends. Oh! And of course, see, you have no one to blame but yourself. Oh yeah. I mean, you sort of like came close, but no cigar. Yeah, and it's your own damn fault, okay? Because a girl who says to you that she just wants to be friends, well, she's basically implying that at one time, at one point, she considered you potentially as a sexual partner. She thought of you as a potential boyfriend, a potential lover. And she thought of you as a potential, but then you did something that elicited the reaction from her like, you know, just a friend. It was on you, buddy. Never forget that. Now, what do you do when she springs, let's just be friends? It's obvious. You tell her, no, I don't want to be friends. Yeah, that's what you say. Because really, realistically, what's going to happen to you if you just become friends? If you continue on a relationship with some girl, but it's non-sexual, if she puts you firmly in the friend zone, yeah? That box, you're not going to get out of it. And it's going to make you feel incredibly frustrated. Because of course, you know, this whole let's just be friends, we're assuming here that you actually want to bang her, okay? If it's some girl that you don't want to bang, who springs this on you, yo, you got it made. But of course, we're talking in the situation where you do want to bang her and she springs this on you. And it's because you fail to convert, right? You fail to convert the relationship, the platonic relationship, into a sexual one. You had that opportunity, the window of opportunity slid on by, and here you are. Well, you gotta just cut her out of your life. Simple as that. Yeah, because if you don't cut her out of your life, she is going to be gnawing at you, at your consciousness all the time, because you're gonna feel more and more attracted to her sexually, precisely because you can't have her. Okay? And what's going to happen is that you are not going to be paying attention to other prospects around you. You're going to be so focused on the one that got away that you're not going to focus on all these other girls that might be clamoring for you, for crying out loud, right? And instead of looking at all these potential other prospects over here, you're going to be like an idiot, right? Becoming her beta orbiter, right? A beta orbiter? You know what I'm saying? That's why you don't become friends with a girl, because you're going to become a beta orbiter. Okay? Now, do keep in mind, this is only about women that you are sexually attracted to. Okay? And of course, only a woman who realizes that you are sexually attracted to her is going to spring this phrase, let's just be friends. It's perfectly fine and legitimate to be friends with women. In my own case, for instance, in the online world, just, people you might know, I'm friends with Brittany Pettibone, Blonde in the Belly of the Beast, Condition Critical. They are three women whom I adore. I think that they're lovely. They are lovely, lovely women, and I am thrilled that they are my friends. And I wouldn't in a million years think of sleeping with them. They're all very, very attractive, but they're just, you know, I don't think of them that way. I think of them as just friends, okay? And so that situation, that's perfectly fine. And of course, you want to have women in your life as friends. I'm not saying that you shouldn't. No. I'm talking about only those girls that you are sexually attracted to at one point or another, and potentially still are sexually attracted. I mean, actually, that's the point. You are still sexually attracted to her, okay? That's the girl that if she declares that she just wants to be friends with you, you cut her out instantly. No exception. Now, a lot of guys, of course, are going to insist that they want to still be friends. It's stupid, okay? And a lot of other guys, sometimes guys with a big ego, yeah, will want to know, how can they convert a girl who has just sprung this on them? How can they turn her around? Ah, kimosabi, simplicity itself. She declares that she just wants to be friends with you and puts you in the friend zone, right? Okay, so you leave her. You just cut her out for a while and don't see her for a few weeks, okay? Maybe a few months, right? And what you do is that you go out and dates with other girls until you find somebody hotter. And here is the, you know, you want a pro tip, you know, you find a girl who is hotter that you're not really interested, okay? or even better, a rival. Okay, a girl that the girl that you're really interested in, who's just declared that she just wants to be friends with you, for some reason she hates this girl or doesn't like her, and just like, you know, you can always tell pretty quickly in a social group the dynamics between the women and who likes who and who does not like who, right? Okay, so you go for the girl the one that you really like, girl A really hates girl B, so you date girl B. And you get girl B to be crazy about you, okay? Even if you don't really care about girl B, even if you don't like her at all, yeah, that's how you do it. And you get girl A, the one you really like, the one who friend-zoned you, yeah, you get her to find out that girl B is boffing your brains out. Oh, yeah, and then girl A is gonna come a-running. Oh, yeah. See, because what happened was that the reason girl A, the girl you liked, the girl that you almost had a shot with, and then she friend-zoned you, the reason she friend-zoned you was usually because you did something that made you sexually unappealing, okay? Now, it doesn't matter what that could have been. It could have been that, you had a booger falling out of your nose, right? Or you said the wrong thing, or whatever. It doesn't really matter. The point is that she, for whatever reasons of her own, decided that you are not a sexual being to her, right? But if she sees you with an attractive girl, and even worse, potentially a competitor, a rival, a girl that she doesn't like, well then automatically, because you are with an attractive girl, because you are with the rival, your sexual market value is going to rise in her eyes. She's going to want you. Maybe before, she had made up her mind that no, she didn't want to be with you. But now that she sees you with this other girl, girl B, your market value has gone up. And the funny thing is that she's going to say, oh, what have you been doing? Have you been working out or this or that? And objectively, you won't have changed, not an inch, right? But in her mind, you changed. You changed because all of a sudden, somebody else found you valuable, sexually speaking. Somebody else decided that they wanted to be with you. And somebody else that maybe girl A not only has like a rivalry with, but maybe feels insecure about, huh? And somebody potentially in her mind is better than her, then automatically you rise in value too. Yeah, but this is just in the case where you're all sort of like in the same social milieu, okay? And a lot of times you're not gonna have that opportunity. A lot of times the girl who says that she just wants to be friends with you, just gotta put her in a rear view mirror, buddy. That's it. It's as simple as that. I mean, you can go on and try to do all kinds of stupid ass shit to get back in her good graces, sexually speaking, get back to a point where you might be able to have sex with her. But the fact of the matter is that moment's gone. It's just not gonna happen. Huh? You can do cartwheels and all kinds of stuff, but if there isn't the opportunity, like I explained before, where she can see the increase in your sexual value, it's not going to happen, and it's going to drain you. It's going to drain you because the failure, seeing her all the time, and seeing the failure of your trying to be with her sexually and it didn't work out, it's just going to gnaw at you, okay? Forget about the fact that I said before that you're going to ignore all of these other potential girls, right? Apart from that, it's just going to eat away at your soul, okay? So why are you doing this? Why are you putting yourself in this position, okay? You just got to go on to the next girl. Yeah. And the fact of the matter is that more often than not, you will find that crazy as though you might have been over girl A who friend-zoned you, right? You come across girl B and you're going to be happy with her. And you're really not going to want to go back to girl A. Okay? And you might have the opportunity to go back to girl A. But girl B will be just good enough for you. Because here's the thing about guys, and I know this because I'm a guy and I know guys and we all talk about this shit, right? We need very little from a girlfriend, okay? We really do. We might think that we need a lot, that we need this, that, the other. She's got to be brainy and great ass and tits and great personality and like the same sports that we do and shit like that. But bottom line, we don't really care. If we're just having good sex with her on a regular basis, we'll be happy, okay? And girl A friend zones you, and you get all down in the dumps, and you cry a little bit, and then move on, and then find girl B, and maybe you deliberately say, oh, I'm gonna get with girl B, because then girl A is gonna, she's gonna wanna be with me, but once you're with girl B, and she's giving you good blowjobs on a regular basis, right? You're not gonna really care about girl A. You're not, you really aren't. It's a fact of human nature. It's a fact of male nature, right? We're happy with the pussy that we got. and the pussy that's in our rear view mirror, we soon forget it. So don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. Don't pine over some girl who friend zoned you, okay? Analyze the situation, try to figure out what you did wrong, okay? Ask friends or people who were in on the relationship to find out, not because you want to get back with girl A who friend zoned you. No, forget about that, you know. Find out so that you won't make the same mistake in the future, okay? That's the point of experience, for crying out loud, right? Wisdom comes from experience. And what's experience? Mistakes. You made a mistake. That's why the girl friend zoned you. You could have had her, but she decided no because of something that you did. Figure out what that was. Don't ever do it again and move on.